Hi and welcome back to the channel. Come closer, class is in session. So today I'll be talking about the dark side of being an influencer and how influencers are living Instagram real lifestyles, right? Now this video is sadly inspired by the Mexican influencer who lost her life on a TikTok live in front of 7,000 plus people watching. Right now, it is said that the influencer owned a hair salon or a beauty clinic or shop, and on this particular day, she was not feeling okay. She felt under the weather, she had headaches, and she was extremely tired. So she was like, she wants to close down the shop and go home. But she got a call from her best friend, and her best friend was like, no, just wait. There's an expensive gift coming, and then after that, you can close down the shop. In the meantime, she was on a live, and the friend got her a drink, I think a Starbucks drink, and a pink teddy bear. I'm not sure. Yes, and she was cuddling on this while having this drink and just talking on her live. And in a few seconds, we get to see that she mutes the live. And at this point, I'm assuming that the delivery man was walking in, confirming if he needs to give her the gift. And instantly, she was shot on the chest and two bullets on her head. And we got to see the whole thing. How she just lost her life. And instantly, the co-worker gets up, takes the phone, and switch off the live. Right now, there's a lot of speculations online to the fact that her best friend might have a hand in this. The co-worker knew something, and also the ex-boyfriend or the boyfriend might be behind this, right? Now, this got me thinking because, I mean, influencers are exposed to a lot of people, especially online. You never know who's really watching you, for what reasons, whether good or bad. And it just got me to thinking that let me discuss this. As much as these girls or these influencers post themselves in their lives, there can be a dangerous side to this. And they're also human beings, guys. I think we tend to forget that, and we must treat them and always make sure that they feel some type of way. But at the end of the day, they are human beings and they're just trying to live their lives, right? Now, being an influencer is always portrayed in the most glamorous way. I mean, the high quality pictures, videos, PR gifts, influencer events, campaigns, and brand deals will have you thinking that this is the most beautiful and easy industry. But what nobody tells you is the dark side of being an influencer and what happens behind the scenes, right? I mean, living a lie, keeping up with appearances, debt, fights, drama, public judgment and public scrutiny are some of the things these influencers go through, and nobody talks about this, right? It can really get difficult and it can really get out of hand. I mean, this lifestyle can cause serious mental health issues. We've seen the likes of Lasizwe, who admitted himself into a mental health institution last year. This lifestyle can cause real and serious depression. I mean, influencers are constantly chasing views, likes, society approval, and going viral, right? And sometimes it can lead to dangerous situations, really. I mean, influencers are constantly under pressure to show us the next best thing, whether it's buying the luxury apartment, the latest sports car, getting married, having children, career announcements. This can be difficult. And it's funny how followers and subscribers always want to see the next best thing every second week. It's like, are you traveling every second week? Are you buying a car every second week? Why do you expect this from influencers? And there was a big conversation online about a lot of people complaining, saying that content creation is now boring, especially the vlogging, right? People are bored. And I'm like, guys, when you look at your life and I look at my life, we wake up in the morning, go to school, go to work, come back and do what we need to do. So what do we expect from these influencers, right? I mean, you can't fly in and out of the country every other second day. So what you see online is not always the reality. We need to start knowing this and understanding this, that there's a lot of things that are happening behind the scenes, but what you see online is not always the reality. And it's so difficult. I can only imagine as an influencer trying to live my life, or the difficult moments of my life publicly, right? Whereby everyone has an opinion about my life and the situation that I am in currently. And I'm not even given the opportunity to deal with the situation privately or with people that I love and are genuine to me. Like, you open your phone, you are trending. You open your phone, there are reaction videos like this, And it's like, it's difficult. It doesn't really make sense. I mean, we've seen the likes of Kayoms, Koli, Sayan Buji, and Mihlali, fall apart online in front of us. We've seen them crash out several times online, and we've seen what the public does and how they can use this against them, right? I mean, influencers are not innocent, but guys, I think we tend to forget that they're also human beings. They have feelings. As much as they're putting themselves out there, they also just sometimes need a break from everyone, right? They don't always have to trend. They don't always have to be talked about in the most disrespectful and negative way. It really gets difficult because they are just human beings at the end of the day. Now, there are a few things or points I want to talk about that I feel influencers go through or experience. The first point is definitely the pressure to look like success. You are expected to have money when you're an influencer. You are expected to have a car, a house, a job, a business. You need to be well traveled. Like, these are things that we all need as adults. Yes, it is. But in this industry, it's like you instantly need to have it like now, you know? I mean, a normal person will plan out, okay, I can start with a car, buy a house, you know, and so forth. But in this industry, it's like you need to have it now. So they constantly portray this luxury lifestyle whereby where they go, where they chill, what they wear, what they drink, who they associate with needs to be of a certain standard and quality. So you can't look poor or you can't look basic, you know? So it's really just very confusing because especially at the beginning of their influencing industry careers, they put so much pressure on themselves to look like a success, whereby it's like, babe, take your time, it's okay. You can start off with the apartment and work towards the car, or vice versa, or do what you need to do with your situation, right? And then the second point is public bullying, right? Now you're going to get to be talked about as an influencer. You're going to get to be talked about in the most disrespectful way online. People are going to create reaction videos. You are going to be stalked. And one thing you need to know as an influencer is that the internet never forgets. Whatever you post today will come up 6 months from now, 6 years from now, and it can be used against you, right? Number 3 is unstable income. Now, influencers are constantly running after brands and chasing after the payments, right, or salaries, right? Months after they've done their work, influencers are taken advantage of, especially by brands. And the next point is fake people. Now, influencers are surrounded by a lot of fake people who present themselves as friends, but they don't really want to be their friends. They want to be associated with them simply because of what they can get out of that friendship, whether it's fame, popularity, followers, money, or just the work that they can get. Because I mean, if you're friends with a Mihlali and she doesn't want to work with a certain brand, she can be like, friend, take this campaign and run with it. Do you understand what I'm saying? So their clicks are very fake. Even at these influencer events, it's not real, it's not genuine. It's just like, I'm smiling with you because I can get something from you. You know, I'm not your friend. I don't like you like that, you know? So it's just a bit confusing when it comes to that side. The next point is brands using you. Now, brands are going to use you for your social media numbers. Brands do take advantage of influencers, and they do understand that they're very desperate for money and work. So they will pay them close to nothing and constantly give them a lot of work and overwork influencers simply because they do understand that they're desperate. The next point is anyone can record you and post you online, whether you're aware or you're not aware. I mean, there are times, guys, where you don't want to be taken pictures of or videos of. I mean, you look a hot mess, you're not in the mood, or you're at a place where you don't want to be seen or posted. But when you're an influencer, they can easily take pictures of you and videos of you and post you online. This can be very uncomfortable. I mean, I remember seeing a clip of K-Arms. She was going somewhere, she instantly saw that someone was recording her, and I could tell that she's not in the mood. She just kept a straight face. So these are the things that you experience as an influencer, and are not cute. They're not really nice, especially when you're not in the mood. The next point is definitely building a following. Now, keeping up with views, likes, and engagement from your subscribers and followers can be one of the most difficult tasks or jobs you can do. I am experiencing that with this channel. I mean, you need to have this determination and very hardwired mindset. Having a huge following can be scary and demanding at times. You are watched by everyone. So whatever you post is seen by thousands, if not millions of people. So with that said, you are exposed to a lot of judgment and public opinions. So whatever you do or say can be taken out of context. I mean, if Bonamo Mihlali posts women are trash or men are trash, things can really go south. But if you can post that on your social media platforms, It's okay. You know what I'm saying? The next point is looks do matter. Physical appearance is very important. Subscribers and followers will tell you what they think about you or how you look. You know, they'll tell you if they think you look beautiful or ugly, pretty, light skinned or dark skinned, fat or skinny. You know, they will literally tell you. So the comment section is the devil's playground where your followers can really get mean and things can get out of hand. And hey man, you just have to have a thick skin and just, you know, toughen up. Also, the next point is how they discuss your relationships, right? Whether you're dating or married, your subscribers and followers and people who follow you online are going to tell you what they think about your partner. Whether good or bad, whether positive or negative, they'll always have something to say. They'll always have something to say, right? And then the last point is definitely safety issues. Now, posting yourself or putting yourself out there publicly can put your safety and security at risk. I mean, putting yourself out there can be dangerous and you need to be careful. You can't just be oversharing online. Being careless online. I mean, telling people where you work, what you do for a living, how much you make, and all of those things can set you up as a target for crime. I mean, influencers do get robbed, they do get scammed, and they do get stalked. So you need to be very careful. I mean, a few years back, Faith Nketsi told us that she posted something and they tried to hijack her, right? We also saw the sad story of AK where he posted where he was and they tracked him down and that bad situation happened as well. So you just need to be careful. But in essence, the dark side of being an influencer is the fact that you are posting yourself and your life, but you never know who's watching. And you never know why they're watching you, right? It could be for good reasons and bad reasons. And influencers in this case do become targets of crime. Like we just see with this Mexican influencer, she was just going about her day only to be tracked down and unalived simply because of she's well known and people could track where she is. And just try to be private, especially about where you work, where you live, and where you hang out. Don't post in real time. Avoid that if you can. You can take pictures and content where you are. Post when you have moved away from the location or you're at home. I've been away for I think 3 weeks. Guys, it's getting hectic behind the scenes. I'm trying my best to just make sure I focus on the things that I need to focus on. Life is real. I'm alone, so I do apologize for being away for so long, and I haven't been my best self, but I promise I'll continue shooting content and being present. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And do follow me on my social media platforms. It's at @Mpho_Luputi. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching.